Alright, are you ready?
Yeah, you can start.
Alrighty then. Well, hello guys. I'm here again with another deck profile, accompanied by
Yuki Judai.
and the slouch over there. Now
Sakaki Yuya.
Sakaki Yuya, the most hated deck. Yes, the most loved.
Yes. So today we're going to be doing a Red Dragon Archfiend Jack deck profile. This is
5Ds.
Jack for 5Ds, not Arc V. Not yet.
Not yet.
So in the future we will have the Arc V Jack. But right now we're going to focus on the original Jack Atlas.
Yes.
Alright,
the
so
real Jack Atlas, please stand up. Alrighty then. So, for this deck, it's pretty easy because we all know Jack's deck is very aggressive and it's mostly main to summon Red Dragon Archfiend and then go into his Scar Red Nova, and destroy life itself. Anyways, in the deck I have 22 monsters. That is including the tuners. So, we're gonna start off with the tuners. We have Creation Resonator. I'm gonna just go off with the elemental versions of it. Creation. What the heck? Okay. All right, whatever. Creation Resonator. We have Force Resonator. We have Clock Resonator, Dark Resonator. It's pretty much a Resonator festival here. We have Barrier Resonator, and the two new Resonators that came out. It's actually more, but the ones that I added in the deck are Synkron Resonator and Chain Resonator. Pretty good effects, a lot better than the anime. So yeah, those are the Resonator tuners. To finish off the tuner list, we have Top Runner, an anime card, Red Nova. You can see he used that in the last duel, was it?
yeah,
Against Yusei. We have Influence Dragon, and we have Majestic Dragon, or Japanese version Savior Dragon. Those are all the tuners.
Yeah.
In total, it's 11.
Yeah, Jack runs a heavy set of tuners.
Yeah, a lot heavier than Yusei apparently. Yusei usually runs limited 10. Jack would run like maybe 11 to 12 tuners. But yeah, it's all to power up his Scar Red Nova. Like if it's not already powerful enough. But anyways, we have the regular monsters. We're gonna start it off with the legendary Vice-Toll Dragon. We have Big Piece Golem. I'm just go off with all the level 5s so far. We have Power Invader. Jack uses a variety of monsters to go into his Red Dragon, so those level 5s really help. Anime card, Year Changer. If you can't see it, it's a good card. It special summons itself, and it makes easy access for Red Dragon if your opponent has the right monster with the right level. We have Power Breaker, Power Giant. We have Twin Sword Marauder, Synchro Soldier, Dark Bug, Mad Archfiend, and we have Battle Fader. Battle Fader, I love how Jack had that card because it was more effective. Those are all the monsters. We're gonna move into the traps. Like you say, Jack runs a heavy trap load as well. So we have Interdimensional Matter Transporter. We have Fiendish Chain. We have Powerful Rebirth, Dimension Switch, Urgent Tuning, Descending Lost Star, Break Tune, which is also an anime card. So Dimension Switch and Break Tune are anime cards. If you can see it, it's pretty good. He used it in the anime. We have Half or
So what they
Half
do?
or Nothing.
Because they probably
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
might not know, but Break Tune activate only when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Special one tuner monster from your hand, then negate the attack. And then Dimension Switch is a continuous trap card, which target one monster you control and remove it from play. You can send this face-up card to the graveyard to return the targeted monster to the field. So it's a pretty good if you're trying to evade a certain effect, to protect, like, aka Red Dragon Archfiend, which is the one that you're mostly going to be going for anyways. Or if you're trying to go for a game and your opponent, like, negates the attack or something, and you just like, banish it and bring it back during the battle phase and attack again. That's it too. We have Overpower, another anime card. I had to add it because a lot of people like to negate attacks apparently.
You mean like you say?
And Yuma and
Yourself?
Yuya.
Get back to the freaking profile.
Anyways, overpowered. Activate only when a monster you control is targeted by a spell, trap, or effect monster effect. Number 39. That negates a monster's attack. Negate the activation of that card and destroy it. So yeah, that's a good anime card.
39, right?
Tuner's Mind is another anime card. Activate only when a synchro monster you control is selected as an attack target. Return it to the extra deck. Then if all the synchro material monsters used in that monster's synchro summon are in your graveyard, you can special summon them. If you do, the tuner monster special summoned by this effect becomes a new attack target. So it's good when you go for Red Dragon Archfiend using Vice Dragon and Dark Resonator, because then they're forced to attack Dark Resonator. And we all know that you have to attack him twice to kill him. So we have a new card that came out, Red Cocoon, or in the anime, Scar Red Cocoon. It's a pretty good card. The effect is a lot better. A lot more broken, yeah. So I'll be reading you the cards that came out later on after I show you the deck. We have Red Carpet. It's another good card. It makes it easier to bring out the resonators, so that way you can go into your Scar Red Nova. And Synchro Deflector. It's a pretty old card. It's good to destroy a monster. Now for the spells, Jack doesn't run a lot of spell cards, like you say and many others. So yeah, Yuya. Anyways, we have Red Dragon Vase. It's a pretty good card. I don't use the regular card. The anime effect is simply just if you control the Red Dragon Archfiend, you can just draw 2 cards. So just have a freaking thingy. So we have Synchro, we have Double Summon, we have Resonator Call, and Scarlet Security. Those are all the cards for the main deck. I'm going to show you the extra deck. Of course, we have Red Dragon Archfiend, the main card. We have Red Nova Dragon, or Scar Red Nova Dragon. We have Majestic Red Dragon. We have Crimson Blader, and we have Explorer Dragon. Those are his extra deck cards. He doesn't run a lot of extra deck cards, saying that he only usually goes for Red Dragon Archfiend. But let me get into the side deck here. We have for the side deck, we have Trap Eater. It's a pretty good card to get rid of a face-up trap card on the field that's being annoying or something. So you can special summon it. It's a tuner, and then you can just synchro with it. We have one of the new monsters that came out for Jack's deck, Mirror Resonator. The effect has changed and it's a lot better. We have Flare Resonator, pretty good card. It powers up the synchro that you use, the synchro that it's used to, as a synchro material. So like Red Dragon Archfiend, it'll gain 300 attack. We have Extra Veiler. It's a pretty good card to like redirect effect damage and everything, so it's pretty good. Jack, loses badly to effect damage, so he has that card to defend himself. We have Power Supplier, pretty good card. We have Lancer Archfiend, makes your monster pierce, or anybody you choose to pierce. Those are the monsters in the extra deck. We have again another set of trap cards that you can exchange with the main deck. We have Burning Rebirth. Hope that they make that card in real life. It's a pretty good card.
They will.
I wish Burning Rebirth was a real card.
They probably will. I mean, if they're making all the other stuff, they're gonna make it eventually.
We have this card is pretty good. It was used in the duel, one of my favorite duels actually, between Team 5B and Team Ragnarok. Wish that name was ours. For real. It says tribute one face of level 8 or higher synchro monster to select a Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in face of attack position and equip this card to equip this card as an equip card to it. When this card is removed from the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is removed from the field, destroy this card. So it just kind of swaps a synchro monster you control with Red Dragon Archfiend pretty much. That is when that monster's and then it says you can send one tuner monster from your hand and this face-up card you control to the graveyard to special summon the synchro monster you tribute for this card's activation. So that effect is a quick effect. So like if you summon Scar Red Nova and your opponent tries to banish it like with Dimension Prison or something, you just activate it, send it to the graveyard, and then bring out Red Dragon Archfiend, and then do the swap again, powering up your Red Dragon Archfiend. We have another trap card, Crimson Fire. It's another card that Jack, it's an old card, Jack doesn't really use it much, but it's a good card to redirect damage, effect damage. So it kind of doubles the effect damage you would have taken to your opponent, so it's kind of broken. This guy here. Anyways, Rage Resynchro. Yo, get that nigga out of my face. Anyways,
the power of Yuki Judai.
This fool. These fuckers. Anyways, Rage Resynchro. It's another good card. It allows you to special summon a Synchro Moss from your graveyard just as long as you have the materials on the field. But then it dies in the end phase. Although it does gain a 500 point boost, so it's a pretty good effect. We have Red Scream. It's a good stall card of Jack's, although you have to pay 1,000 every turn. It's mandatory during each of your end phases. But if you do happen to have Red Dragon Archfiend on the field, you can send it to the graveyard and special summon one tuner from your level 1 tuner from your graveyard and send that card to the graveyard, and it makes it easier to summon Scar Red Nova. We have Breakthrough. It's an anime card as well. Activate only when a monster is special summoned during the battle phase. Destroy that monster or monsters. It was used in the last duel between Jack and Yusei. I won. We have Revival Gift. It's a good card to bring out your tuner and synchro with it. And Shadow Spell, pretty old card. And then the only 2 spell cards I have in the deck is Trust Mind and Mystical Space Typhoon. Now, as promised, I'm going to take out the cards, the brand new cards that came out in the Jack deck. I'm really excited for them. Mirror Resonator, which is in the extra deck. Mirror Resonator's effect is level 1. Its effect is if your opponent controls a face-up monster or monsters that was special summoned from the extra deck and you do not hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Mirror Resonator once per turn. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Treat this card's level as that monster's original level if this card is used for a synchro summon this turn. So it's a pretty good card to synchro with. Chain Resonator is another good card. It allows you to go for Scar Red Nova. So its effect is when this card is normal summoned while a synchro monster is on the field, you can special summon one Resonator from your deck except Chain Resonator. So it's a pretty good card. We have Synkron Resonator, which is also a good card. If a synchro monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon one Synkron Resonator once per turn this way. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Resonator monster in your graveyard except Synkron Resonator added to your hand. So it's a pretty good card to recycle your Resonators.
Yes indeed. What? Go ahead.
Judai, you better die somewhere else.
What do you want? Yuki Judai. Gotcha!
Jack is gonna want to throw Judai and destroy him now for your insolence. Anyways, Scar Red Cocoon. Target one dragon type synchro monster you control, equip this card to it. While it is battling an opponent's monster until the end of the damage step, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can target one Red Dragon Archfiend in your graveyard, special summon it. I'm gonna be dying. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this deck. It's pretty good. I am kinda afraid a little to duel against it with my Yusei deck. I don't wanna die. Anyways, it's the deck. I hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, tell us what you think, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is a good way to make the deck. Anyways,
thanks for watching, guys.
Riding Duel Acceleration!
Gotcha!
その姫ガイガが新たな矢がか放出の怒りさすみそらでシンクロ召喚に一緒せよスタードストドラゴン スタードストドラゴンエレメンタルヒーローフレームウィンマンの攻撃シューティングソニック
So is that
Oil turn!
God.